Before we get started, I just want to quickly talk about the last stream on Tuesday the 6th, the problems we were having on the stream. Basically, due to the unique way that Final Fantasy 15 handles page files, the way I had mine set up, it was causing a bunch of crashes with OBS and repeatedly took down the stream. So we had about 4 restarts in the span of an hour and a half, which is horrible, and about twice as many game crashes, which we kept losing up to 15 to 20 minutes of progress at a time. So, as a result of that messy nature of the last stream, I've decided that I've removed the videos from the channel for that stream, because there were like 5 of them, about 10 to 20 minutes a piece, and it was just pointless. We didn't really do anything anyway. They don't make for good watching. Importantly, we didn't lose any story consequence, because we didn't get around to doing much of anything anyway. We didn't do any of the main story or even any side quests apart from the hunts. So we mostly just kept repeating the same fights over and over again due to the progress lost from the game or stream crash. So before the ending of the stream, before ending the stream early due to the tech issues, we did hand in those 3 hunts and got paid for them. We also got a call from Dino telling us to go meet him. So that's all there is. That's all the catch-up we need to do. I don't see any of that as a significant content loss now that those VODs are gone. But I'm going to repeat those 3 bounties anyway, because apparently you can redo them and you can get money for them. So, with that said, I say we get straight into it. I don't know why the loading screen is all white. It's usually nighttime. I wonder if the loading screen has a day-night cycle. I just haven't noticed. I've had it running in the background for a while now. But yeah, I had to change a whole bunch of settings and files and the page file. As you can see from the dates on these autosaves, that one in particular, and the one down here, I was testing a lot. I have about now 8 hours of gameplay on this save. This isn't the one we're going to be running off though. This is the save we have from when we finished the stream on Tuesday. So nothing's been done. I had to run around and do a whole lot of fighting. In fact, yesterday I thought I had it fixed. No, it wasn't yesterday. Wednesday I thought I had this fixed after I sat down and did the page file tweaks and a bunch of other stuff. And then Wednesday evening I decided just to try again, and it crashed in the middle of a fight, and I was like, oh, for God's sake. But OBS wasn't running, just the game. When they were both together they were definitely crashing. They were conflicting with each other, but just the game was crashing. So I think I've been having 2 different types of crashes and I just didn't notice. Yeah. Such is my luck. I am pissed off about the chat box broken. This game is buggy. I mean, it is and it isn't. I don't know. It runs pretty well overall. It just seems to have quite a few crash issues when it comes to memory usage. They did something apparently very weird with the way that it handles video textures. It puts them through the memory system in a way that other games and other programs usually don't handle that kind of data. So it does cause some stability. Roar! So, yeah, I mean, I moved the chat box around as well earlier, which is why I tested everything to make sure it still bloody well works, and changed the text size a little bit. I've been doing a few tweaks with it. So I know it was working, and then it suddenly decides not to work. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Get why it's doing this to me. So, yeah. Anyway, I think the game still looks pretty good. I've turned down a whole load of settings. If we go to the graphics... Oh, one thing I did, I put the resolution to 150%. I don't know what that actually does. People said in some threads I read to do it because the game will look a lot less blurry and more crisp. Kinda does. But the resolution is still set to 1080. I don't know if it's just adding more 1080. What is 150% of 1080? It's still 1080, but it's more 1080. The fuck? Square, what are you guys doing? I don't want overly simplified graphics menus, but I do want it to at least make some sense. This was the problem here, TRAM, for some of the crashing. And the stuttering, definitely. Even on average, I can't, get it to work at all without it stuttering. So that's throwing textures into the VRAM graphics card. And for some reason, 11 gigabytes just isn't enough for average. Seems dumb. What I've had to turn off, though, is lighting and shadows. Turn them down to low. Need a better GPU and more RAM. I've got 16 gig of DDR4 and I've got an 11 gigabyte 1080 Ti. That is not a slouch of a card. Clearly our Commodore 64 isn't enough. Damn, how did he know? Yeah. He knows the truth, guys. Shit. So yeah, I mean, I have motion blur, I turn that off. This filtering as well apparently makes things look blurry in the distance. I already kind of figured that. I've kept turf effects on. Doesn't seem to hit the FPS at all if I have that on, and it does make the ground look a little bit easier. So anyway, yeah, what we were going to do, first of all, we need to obtain a Lucian tomato for the guy at the diner. Sid also wants us to turn in a metal scrap. I should turn my volume up, I can barely hear the game. Oh yes, thank you for reminding me, Sam, who wants a capture card. I've decided to take a different approach with the bit bars. Rather than doing a monthly goal, I want to do a goal that's a bit more like what equipment I want next, what do I want to improve the stream, that kind of thing. So anytime there's something on my agenda, in this case I'm looking at getting an Elgato capture card, I can then capture Switch games, because there are some good Switch games coming out soon, and I would very much like to play them for you guys, but I don't have an external capture card. So that could be a good thing. Right, so we hand over the metal scrap to upgrade the Drain Lance. The Drain Lance is one that we got when we went up into the hills after Insomnia was attacked. And we fought our way through a bunch of people, and then, you know, we found this lance, apparently.
It turned out great, if I do say so myself.
And he does say so himself. So that gave us the lance. Here we go. So we normally have the javelin 45. That is now 75. Thing is, the Gay Bolg, whatever that is a little bit more damaging still. It's a fair bit more. Our magic points go down. It absorbs elemental powers of defeated foes. That's interesting. I think we'll keep hold of that. Now, one of the other things I did was to go through and give everybody different bangles and accessories. I took Gladio's jacket off and told him to wear the tank top. He's a little less tanky, but he does a hell of a lot more damage with that, and he's the damage dude. Everyone else is keeping the same. I think I can, yes, I can give him this. He's the only one that I've got a secondary weapon. Like, Prompto only takes machinery weapons. I remember these now. These are like big guns of some kind. So we don't have those. Gladio needs a shield. But yeah.
Nice job finding this puppy. Well, y'all know the deal. Fix me up with parts and I'll fix up your weapon.
A master mechanic, Sid can modify mechanized weapons to unleash their full potential. If Noctis can obtain a rusted bit, Sid will upgrade the engine blade now. Oh, okay. Right, so we need to do that. We need to keep an eye out for a rusted bit. A master mechanic, Sid can mechanize blah 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 blah. Noctis can obtain a bunch of coral whiskers. I remember those. They were like cats, kind of like cheetahs or something. Leopards. Sid will upgrade the Drain Lance. He might take a while. But we have to pass some time and do some hunts. So we can't just keep upgrading these things willy-nilly. Another thing I did, I changed the paint on the car and put it to the default paint that you get at the start of the game. I don't know why it applied a decal with that weird pattern on it from the beginning of the game, but it did. So, okay. Alright, so there's the better engine blade. So we need to... Bam with the tip! $50, dude! Or £50, not even bucks. 50 pictures of the Queen's head. Thank you for that, Sam. That didn't update because that only tracks bits, but I will update that manually at the end of the stream to reflect that. So thank you. You are awesome. Dude, thanks. That gets me almost halfway there already. Sam. Sam, why are you so awesome? Thank you. That is so awesome of you. I can't express it enough. Really can't. Do we actually have a rusted bit? I don't know. PayPal is a scam. Oh, did it charge you some kind of conversion rate or something? Because, yeah, that can happen.
Weapons ain't designed with upgradability in mind. At least not their insides. You gotta work with what's outside.
Okay, I guess we don't have a rusted bit to give him yet. I wonder if there's one just lying around in this area. A quick runabout. If not, then we'll keep an eye out for little specks of loot on the ground as we go around. You know, on the subject of those bars at the top as well, the goal trackers, I really wish that they would give us one that we could combine goal types that deal with money. You know, like bits and tips handled in different ways, but combined into the same overall goal. Because, I mean, 1 bit is 1 cent, right? So, you know.
They will have sealed off the city by now. What do you
Surely they can easily convert that, and if you give me like $10, that's 1,000 bits. So why can't we just have something that does it all for us? It's really dumb. What I have to do is I have to manually take that goal down, you know, and then redo it, recalculating what's been given to me. So no, I picked charge me in pounds because you don't trust them. Had to click through the warning about how your credit card would decide the rates and fees, and the charge came to $60 PayPal. I wanted 67 for the charge me in US dollar option. Ooh, damn, that's, yeah, ridiculous. Right, so we want to get this. I also want to retake these bounties. So let's start slow again, like we were going to do last time. This guy wants a tomato. I know where we can get some because we were going to get some last time.
You boys eating your fill?
Maybe we'll eat some food as well before we go. So these were the 3 bounties we did last time. I'm gonna go do them again.
Boys are a brave bunch.
No, I don't want to abort it. I'm you know, still rank 1 anyway. So this will give us some more ranks. Why does it keep doing that? Tomato? Surely you mean tomato. You don't look like my wife. Hang on. She usually picks me up on those pronunciations these days. She's training me for Canada. Eh? God, I hope she's not watching. I mean, I hope she is, but not just at this moment. Place order. Yeah, let's eat some of this. Let's eat some jambalaya. I don't know how to get that background sign there looking nice as well. In Canada, that's tomati. What? Tomate? Yeah. Look at that food, though. That is delicious looking. Oh my god. Okay, so now we're buffed up with food. Let's go and do these little bounties again. So the first one is over here, so let's go straight after that. I've got the blade selected. Get out of here. Get the nut. They'll be a lot better. So the only thing I haven't tested, just to disclaim, is I haven't tested the game not crashing while the stream is active, but I was very much able to replicate the crashes that we were having on Tuesday with OBS open and the game open. So it seems that was the problem, but if we start to get some problems, in fact actually, no, I can't save it now, I'm in combat, whatever. So yeah, if we do get some problems, I don't know what we're going to do about it. I doubt very much actively streaming is going to make much of a difference to the conflict that we were having. Nice. Bounty number 1 done.
No use hanging around here. Indeed.
Save it still. Not a dropship coming. I've got to keep an eye on the sky as well, by the way, because the dropships come around every now and then. Oh, I think because there's a big monster down there, we can't save it. There's a huge creature inside that gully over there. And it won't let me save as a result. Being just too close to it. This is another reason why we kept losing lots and lots of progress. Ah, there we go. They've changed their run animation. Now I can save it. Really wish F5 acted as autosave, but it apparently doesn't. So these tomatoes... There. What the? Oh shit, hi. Good job, guys. See if we can get these tomatoes, whatever, depending what country you're in. I don't want to fight these guys just yet. I go around them. See if I can get to the tomato. Be here. Oh god, look at this. The dropship.
This'll be quick.
Oh god, no. Don't want to fight these guys because they're still too tough for us, and they're guarding these frigging tomatoes. Of course they are. Will they fight each other for my amusement? Seem to want to fight each other either. These guys are like level 16.
Sand everywhere.
Oh, it's in my eyes.
Having said that, I can warp strike to kill these people really quickly. Okay, Ignis, you don't want to turn your back on the gigantic scorpions. Boom!
Gladio. Hey! Sorry. Pronto. We needn't waste more time. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Did we kill these guys? Sweet! Killed the fools. Alright, that was easier than I thought it was going to be.
Just what Taco ordered.
Yeah, took care of that pretty quickly.
Not much of a job after all. He went easy on us. Let's deliver this as a show of thanks.
And we're in the middle of a sandstorm here. Well, look at this.
Imperials above us!
Thanks.
Oh, here they come. Just keep running. Pretend we didn't see them.
Let's not give ourselves away.
Wow, we killed those guys like... Oh, no, there's one here still. Game? No, we're not done yet. Stop giving me false hope. There we go. Nice. So the plan for today is to finish these 3 bounties first, then we're going to go and scoop up all the other bounties at all the other locations, and then go speak to Dino down at the at Golden Key and see what he wants. Then we'll decide if we want to do all of those straight away, or if we want to go do the next part of the story first. Tempted to just do the next part of the story because we're a stream behind, basically. We're right back at the starting point, I guess, that we were at on Tuesday. So, yeah. Is no good. Is no good. No bueno. Turn that off.
See that you buy no
Game
more than you
bandwidth.
need. Sheesh. You my mother or something? Mum's the word.
I do like the little bants between. It'll get tiresome after a while, though. We'll hear the same things over and over again, but
What can I do you for?
sweet. So we turn that in. Got the other 2 hunts to do still.
How's about a bite to eat?
How about I give you tomatoes?
Oh, you all went and got what I asked for.
Too easily. I thought Sid told you to give us work.
Yeah, well, I guess I went a little soft on you. I'll be sure to give you more of a challenge next time. How's
That
about
lip
that?
syncing, though.
Anywho, I appreciate your help. Here's a little care package. Should make for good eating.
Oh, so he's giving us some food. Okay. Well, the next... It's in the wrong button to get to the quest menu. The next one we've got is there, and then... Oh, there's one over there. Go do that first. Should have done that while we were over that side.
Did he give you some food?
He said it makes good eating.
All right. I'll cook it up at our next camp.
Now that's a plan.
And we could take the car as well, but I don't want to use the petrol because that costs money, and I'm a tight-fisted sod, so... These guys are just going to have to stick it out and run through the desert wearing black. That's just a dumb idea. So, because I'm so paranoid... Prompto when he's running. It looks like he's running uphill. Look at him. At the speed he's going at, like it's a casual jog, he is putting way too much lean into this.
This shouldn't take long.
Oh shit, hi! And Noctis the Human Blender. Those 2 daggers are sweet to play around with. For those guys, anyway. They're going to become a favourite weapon of mine. I do remember using the Greatsword a lot in this game, though, so I don't know if that's just because it's more useful later on. Guess we'll find out. It's been nearly a couple of years since I played the game, so God, it's hard to think. 2 years.
Overhead.
Ed? Where? There. Through those guys. They don't scare me. Two of those giant dual horns there as well. We will fight them? Maybe not. What beasties are we fighting here? Flexi tusks, 3 of them. I don't know what those are. Oh, right, the more dog thing. I'm gonna jump over here.
We're in the money.
And
Ready for this?
Say your prayers.
oh shit! Get off! Get off!
Got a tough one on our hands.
Ooh, I love those link up attacks.
How are we?
Getting by.
Oh, these things don't like the lance. Alright. Oh, skewered the dude.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on.
Oider it! Oider it! Alright, cool. So that's that one done. Again, paranoid, save. Don't lose anything. Now we're going to try and get over to that other one. On Nightfall. Half a mile away. Who doesn't like running half a mile in the scorching hot desert?
A Magitech engine. It's close.
Okay, you guys aren't going to drop near us. I really wish I could fix that chat box, though. Really annoying. I moved it up here. It was up in the top corner in the last streams, if you. And I felt it looked a little bit weird up there, like it was just stuck out in the middle of nowhere with no UI around it. But I did it so that some of the stuff that pops in over on that side wouldn't get in the way.
Overhead.
So I moved it up here just above the health bars. Looking forward to seeing if it actually seems to make a better job. But Streamlabs OBS had other ideas. Oh, there's those big doggy things. What the hell? No, leave us alone. Okay. Okay, get report card D. They're just running away. Should be an F when you think about it. Should we kill these things? Let's kill these things. I think these guys don't like spears. Is it great swords? Oh, it's great swords they don't like. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. I think it's already dead, Ignis. Boom! Broke its horn off.
Well, here we are.
Did we break this thing's leg or something? Or is it just not giving a shit?
Try this on for size.
Alright, Gladio, calm down.